Hello, I'm Robert White, founder of Extraordinary People, author, and executive coach. Today I work with people committed to creating extraordinary results in their personal and professional lives. My past experience includes having contributed to the lives of over 1 million people through programs offered by the companies I've founded and led, Lifespring and ARC International. Along with creating these learning experiences for others, we learned a lot from participants. We noticed that in our seminars, some people created more value. People with similar backgrounds in education, success in life, and ages reported vastly different outcomes. They were in the same room, the same learning design, and the same seminar leader. What was it that created such widely varying results? Research revealed that how people showed up in the seminar made the difference. And we began to identify those positive show-up qualities in participants who grabbed the gold ring, the ones who created amazing value personally and professionally. We identified 8 elements for creating value, and they became part of every seminar's introductory remarks. The trainer would say, "You're here, you paid your tuition, and you want the best possible result." Our experience with thousands of people demonstrates that certain ways of being and acting will lead to the best possible seminar experience. Now, the next breakthrough for us was noticing that successful people were practicing these 8 elements in our seminar and in every aspect of their lives. The philosophy underpinning all of this is that a powerful catalyst for increased success is increased personal confidence. Confidence, when lacking, paralyzes us, and when enhanced, it empowers us to even greater accomplishment. The word itself is of Latin origin, confides, with faith. Confidence generates faith that will succeed, even in the face of contradictory evidence. Now, my personal experience is powerful and clear. Increased confidence is a direct result of building positive behaviors and demonstrating results. A corollary is to look at efforts to build self-esteem in young people through teaching about it and eliminating competition. There's no evidence that this has ever worked. Self-esteem and confidence are built through successful behaviors and results. Now, the natural question at this point is simple. If positive behaviors and results build confidence, and if confidence is the precursor to being more effective, how do I generate those behaviors and results? The 8 elements of personal and organizational effectiveness are a powerful path to extraordinary results. Now, while you'll need to invest in our home study audio program, The 8 Power Principles for Creating a Life of Meaning and Abundance, if you want to fully understand and apply the principles, I believe there's real value in an overview, and that's what I'm doing here today. So here's the outline of the 8 elements for personal and organizational effectiveness. As I speak about each element, imagine a rating system of 1 to 10. 1 being you're absolutely terrible in practicing that element, and 10 meaning you should be teaching this material instead of me. Now, a good number to avoid is 5. It's a cop-out. You're either a bit better or a bit worse in practicing any given principle. So here we go. The first element of personal effectiveness is to decide clearly, specifically, and positively what you want. The French proverb says that between 2 stools, one sits on the ground. You need to decide clearly, specifically, and positively what you want. The second element is to be honest with yourself and with others. Winston Churchill said that the truth is incontrovertible. Panic may resent it, ignorance may deride it, malice may distort it, but there it is. Well, Sir Winnie had it right, didn't he? When we can learn to tell the truth about our current reality, to do what the Buddhists call developing a selfless regard for reality, that's when an extraordinary life begins to appear for us. We'll create trust, and trust leads to better relationships. The third element is to take personal responsibility, to own everything in your life. George Bernard Shaw said that people are always blaming their circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in the world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, make them. I think George Bernard Shaw is right on target. Today we live in a victim culture, and you're part of it. I'm part of it. The tendency is to blame others, but it's only through the power of choice that you can really get your personal power back. And it's only through taking personal responsibility that you can experience true choice. The fourth element is to express yourself. That means verbally, that means listening, that means using your body language, that means showing your energy. Express yourself. Get outside of the box that you put yourself in and let people know how you feel, how you think, your opinions, your questions. Malcolm Forbes said that one who never asks either knows everything or nothing. The fifth element is to take risks, to exit your comfort zone. The uber successful Henry Ford said that if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're probably right. What he's pointing toward there is the power of our beliefs. And it's our beliefs that get in the way of us taking the risk that we need to take. Our world is changing faster and faster. The way we operated just a few months before might not be successful in getting us what we want today. You need to take risks. And that's why it's the fifth element of personal effectiveness. Number 6 is to participate 100% in your own life. That means getting off the sideline, getting out of the stands, and getting onto the field of battle or the field of play. John Rockefeller said, "I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity an obligation, every possession a duty." Participate, get involved in your own life. The seventh element is to create partnership, to generate win-win relationships. That's playing the game of life for mutual benefit. I spent 12 years of my life living and working in Japan, and I love the Japanese proverb, "A single arrow is easily broken, but not 3 in a bundle." You need to generate support for your ideas, your vision, your life, and that means playing win-win and dropping any tendency you might have to play win-lose in life. It's a great way to destroy relationships, and I know that what you want to do is build them. The eighth and final element is to commit. Commit yourself. If I was only going to choose one element, if we only had an opportunity to have one, this one would be it. Because when you're willing to put your life on the line, when you're willing to make a promise and keep it no matter what, that's when your success will begin to multiply. Helen Keller was deaf, blind, and mute. But she communicated, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And that's what commitment brings you, is a daring adventure, the adventure of living an extraordinary life. So those are the 8 elements of personal and organizational effectiveness. How'd you score? Let's look back at the elements where you rated yourself 6 or above. For those, it's time to celebrate. I believe that whatever results you're producing in your life right now are a direct result and a direct consequence of your higher score in those areas. And now look at the 2 or 3 areas where you rated yourself 4 or below. And I'll predict that those are the elements that, when addressed, when they become part of your learning and development, those are the ones that will contribute significantly better results in your personal and professional lives. Plus, now you know specifically where to focus your personal development work. I recommend you join the conversation at extraordinarypeople.com. Subscribe to my free weekly e-zine, An Extraordinary Minute. It's a source of timeless wisdom, and it's designed to be read in 1 minute or less. My current thinking is always on my blog, and you can easily sign up for updates. Plus, I want to hear your comments and questions. Let's communicate, and together, let's create extraordinary lives.